Welcome, lovely Sagittarius, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal scrying and continuing on with the tarot and oracle and some extra goodies that I have for you today. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills for the highest good of this general timeless reading for Sagittarius spirit. Thank you. What would you like to tell Sagittarius, please, spirit? Oh, here. That was strong. Okay. Here. Who is Sagittarius? Hmm. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Thank you, spirit. Interesting. Someone else had something similar. I can't remember now. I believe it was Aries. If you have Aries in your chart, please go back and look. Um, I'm seeing snakes all around. Okay. And this is not in the good, the positive, loving snakes shedding their skin type energy. Okay. There are snakes that are um, all around you. They're camouflaged. This time I'm seeing like green grass, but they're the same color as the grass. And if you're not careful, you're going to step on those. And what I'm seeing is I'm also seeing two people whispering like they're planning something here. Okay, this is not you, Sagittarius. Now, what I'm getting from this is because you are like, you're standing up above all this commotion. Okay, it's like you see the snakes, you're seeing the people talking about you. Um, and you actually have like a staff in your hand. So it's like you're up above everything. Your eyes are open, you're seeing everything clearly. And here's the thing, Sagittarius, you do not have a mouth. That means you're being quiet. You're watching, you're observing, and you're being quiet, which is what Spirit's telling you to make sure that you do in this situation. You are, I feel like, finding people out here. Okay, you're finding out the truth of situations. Now, because you have this staff in your hand, that's also telling me there's some kind of like leadership, or this could be like a spiritual connection as well that you're having, that is like leading you higher up spiritually. You may be increasing in frequency here, um, but it's definitely like this huge lesson you're learning, and you're overcoming something here. um, Now with the snakes, I feel like I really have to tell you this. So it's like, because they're camouflaged in with all the green grass, although you're seeing them, their intent, because they're camouflaging like this, is for kind of like a thing of, okay, if Sagittarius steps on my tail, then I have an excuse to bite Sagittarius. And then I can, because I saw two people whispering and gossiping with each other, planning something. Then I can go tell all these people over here that Sagittarius stepped on my tail. So I had to bite Sagittarius to get Sagittarius to stop stepping on me. Do you see what I'm saying here, Sagittarius? So I feel like Spirit's saying, beware. It's almost a feeling of like someone pushing your buttons on purpose. Okay. To, and with the camouflage, making, trying to make it seem to other people that you are the instigator, when actually it was like kind of like a setup ordeal. Okay. So please beware of that. All right, let's go ahead and go to the crystal words, hidden crystals. Here, please give me two for Sagittarius. You don't want that one? Okay, this one? Okay, thank you. We have lucky, woohoo, and belief. Okay, so with the lucky, of course, you know, that just means lots of abundance that potentially can come your way, lots of happiness. Okay, and then with the belief, that is just saying to be able to stay hopeful, trust the process of what's unfolding. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me the top two cards. Spirit said three. Spirit did that to Leo's reading too. Okay, Spirit, we'll do three. You want to do it like last time? No. Top three. Okay, we'll do top three then. All right, top three for Sagittarius. Got to do what Spirit says. Got to do. Okay, please tell me when to stop. Spirit, top three. Please tell me when to stop. I just heard hurt. Hurt. What does that mean, Spirit? Now, okay, thank you. What does the hurt mean? So we're going to do three. So the first one is, okay. We have a lot of lemons growing. And we have, okay. We have a messy drawer. And we have, what else? Okay. We have a nice clean kitchen. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, first of all, Spirit is saying that there is a lot of bloom, okay, that is in store for you that's coming. A lot of abundance, a lot of things coming to fruition that you would like to bring into your life as long as you're taking action. However, to get there, what this is going to require is some straightening up, some organization in your life, okay? And it's also going to require, you see how clean this kitchen looks, right? It's almost sterile. There's nothing sitting out, right? But the thing is, all of these doors are closed, which I intended this to mean that things that are still what we can't see, what I call fragments. A lot of times we sweep things under the rug. We try to work too much, or we try to do things when we've been hurt, when things don't actually work out the way we had planned. And a lot of times, we'll say, okay, well, whatever. And, I'll let that go. But in all reality, many times we're not. We are storing them away, and we may not see them on the outside. People around us may not see these situations on the outside. However, they're still there. And so Spirit's saying to, that Sagittarius, you're going to need to take a deep introspective look at your past, things that you've been through, whether I always like to go back to childhood every time, because I keep finding that there's more and more and more things, especially, Sagittarius, as we get older and we go through more experiences, we begin seeing things in a different perspective as well. So it's always good to go back to the very beginning, as far back as you can remember, and work your way up. And when you think you became current, go back again, okay, and look at things and see what lessons did you learn, where were those hurts coming from, that you may be thinking about today. And or some of you, sometimes what happens to me is I think I have forgiven something, I have totally released something, and then all of a sudden here comes this thought of something that happened years ago that I really thought I had let it go, but really what I did was I swept it under the rug. I made myself work more, or I made myself stay so busy that I couldn't think about it. So I didn't really take time to heal that. So I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. So in order to get this abundance, this full growth of something, and for many of you, this could be multiple things, okay, because there are multiple here. It's going to require you to do that, to really take a look at that and see what needs to be healed, okay, and take action towards that. Let's go ahead and go to the tarot and see what Spirit has for you. Okay, what else? We have Two of Wands. I'll show you in just a minute. Thank you. Okay. Let me make sure all of these. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Good deal. So the first one that came out is the Two of Wands. Awesome. Okay. There's definitely a path that you're choosing or a situation that you're thinking about choosing at this time. Getting ready to step forward. So we have the Page of Cups that came out by itself, and then these came out together, which is the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Do you want this reverse or upright? Upright. And the Lovers. Okay. So, yeah. Where do you want me to begin? Here. Okay. So we're going to start here. Oh, I already see where this is going. So we have the Lovers. This is about some kind of past hurt. Some of you, this could be recent. And like I said, others of you, this could, go all the way back to childhood. It doesn't have to be intimate partnership. But there's some kind of hurt here. All right. So then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is like, reviewing your investments. What is a good investment? What is not? Okay. So one example of that could even be, is it a good investment to stay stuck in the thought process of something that happened to you years ago? Or is it a better investment to go ahead and take a dive deep in on it, see what lessons you can learn from that, and begin taking steps towards healing it? We have Three of Swords. So that is the heart hurt card for me. And then we have the Page of Cups. So I definitely feel like, Spirit, is this someone new coming in? Yes. Okay. Sagittarius, this Page of Cups, you have someone new coming into your life. Now, this can be a romantic love interest. Does not have to be. This can be a new partnership with someone, like in business. This can be just simply a new friend. Okay. But there's someone coming to you with a cup of love. Okay. I do have this. This is, and it could start out, pages are about messages. And so sometimes they can mean that. And so, for many of you, this could actually start out, as messaging, some way, somehow. Okay, Spirit, give me more. Yeah, King of Wands. Okay, who is the King of Wands? Okay, this is Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, you are coming through as the King of Wands. So what we have here, I'm really feeling, it's like this big, bold leadership. I mean, it's like everything about you. It's you. Okay. This energy is you, Sagittarius. Everything about you. This, to me, it's like the perfect person for, some kind of supervisory role. It's this leader or teacher of some kind, someone who is basically fearless, someone who can step out and really be, the supervisor of all supervisors. Does what it takes to get the job done and do it effectively. Okay, very, very good. Okay, please give me more. And if you also see here, you are looking at this Page of Cups. You could actually, Sagittarius, there may be someone that you have your eyes on as well. Okay, so because you're the one looking, this Page of Cups is looking towards me. So you're looking, you may have your eyes on someone here or have some kind, even if it's not intimate, you could have your eyes on someone that you're hoping to connect with somehow, for business or whatever. Thank you, Spirit. Now, this offer doesn't have to be a person. It can also be, like a home that you are waiting to hear news from, if you've been approved for a home or to move or to purchase something. Okay, Spirit, give me more, please. What else does Sagittarius need to know? Whatever this cup is, this Page of Cups, this is something that could really be fulfilling for you. Okay. And we have Six of Swords. So there you are. Moving on to calmer shores. Okay, reverse or upright. Upright. Yes, we have Ace of Swords. Okay, this is great. So yeah, you are moving on to calmer shores where you're hoping that it's more peaceful, more serene. And the thing is, you can't see on this card, you can't see what's behind those mountains, but you can see here the water is calm. Okay, it is like the more you look forward, the water is more calm. Okay, the closer you get to shore. So it's like you're hoping that whatever you're moving toward is going to be more peaceful, more happy, more abundant. And this Ace of Swords, this is telling me here that um there's actually, because when I see the Ace of Swords, that's like a double-edged sword for me. So it's kind of like twofold. One, having to cut out people, places, situations. Some of you could very well be these things. Okay, going back and taking a look, um, and removing those, releasing those. But it's like the end of something, cutting something out, setting strong boundaries with people, um, and then moving forward into a whole new beginning, because the swords is also about communication. So it's about speaking your truth, and it's also about seeing things clearly. Remember, I did see you up above holding a staff. Okay. And also, that would be like the King of Wands energy. Okay. Spirit, please give me more. What else for Sagittarius? Okay. What do we have? Okay. Reverse or upright? Upright. Yeah, we have Seven of Wands here. Definitely about setting some strong boundaries. And I also feel like it's going to be very important as you move forward to understand how not setting boundaries with certain people, places, situations, even yourself, um, has led to these lessons that you've went through. Okay, has led to because maybe you didn't speak up for yourself in the past with certain people. And if you would have just spoken up, or if you would have just said, you know what, this is my boundary, and I'm not going to allow myself to do this. I mean, it can even be simple things, like for me with the telephone. I cannot stay on the. I'm not okay. First of all, this is just me though, Sagittarius, but I do have Sagittarius in my chart. And a lot of my personality is Sagittarius. So I'm going to tell you this. So like, uh, when and I'm talking about several years ago, um, there were people that would call me, and this would even be, sometimes family, but not always. But there would be people that would call me and want to talk to me all day long for hours. And first of all, Sagittarius, I don't know about you, but I am not a phone person. I'm just not, because for me, I like to work. I like to do. And I feel like when I'm talking on the phone, unless it's, something really important, really, really, really important, but I'm talking about just everyday, gossipy stuff that I don't want to even be in the middle of anyways, right? That's the kind of talking I'm talking about on the phone. Um, Now, if it's most certainly just so that we can connect with someone, that's different. We all need to stay connected and show our love and stuff like that. But sometimes Sagittarius people can take advantage of that, and they think that, okay, I talked to you today for an hour, and then, okay, I'm going to call you back tomorrow for an hour, and so it came to the point that I had to start looking at myself, because I didn't know what boundaries were. I honestly didn't. And I found out what they were by going through these things. Like, how am I going to stop this? How do I stop people? And I had to realize it wasn't stopping people, it was stopping myself. So I had to start with me and saying, okay, wait a minute. How long am I willing to talk on the phone? If it's not an emergency, right? If it's not someone that I haven't connected with in a while, there's different situations, but I had to make boundaries for each situation. So I had to say, okay, so for this group of people that wants to call me every day and talk over an hour and tell me the same stuff over and over, that kind of thing, when I'm trying to do this, how often am I going to make myself available? And if I do, how long am I going to talk? And I had to learn these things. And when I started putting these things into practice, that's when things started changing and getting better for me in my life. Okay, so boundaries are extremely important, Sagittarius. But we have to start with really sitting down and being honest with ourselves, about our purpose, our lives. Everyone's lives are different. Someone that calls you, they may not be married, they may not have children, they may have a lot more time, they may not work, they may have a lot of time on their hands. Whereas you, Sagittarius, some of you may be married, some of you may have children, the list goes on and on. So, and as I always say, you never know. Even if you're intuitive, you never know the full 100% details of what's going on in someone else's household unless you're there and you see it and you live there, right? You don't know. So you don't those people that call you and want to do that every day, they don't always know. You could tell them till you're blue in the face that, hey, I'm busy today, I got all this going on, but that may not be what they see. Because if you've already been putting into place that you've been talking to them for an hour, for however many weeks or years even, they may see still for quite some time that you're that person that has time because you've given them that time already. So that's how they perceive you. Okay. So setting boundaries is not easy. It's something that takes time. It's not going to happen on the first try. You just have to keep setting those boundaries. And, with yourself, this is what I'm going to accept. And this is for how long or how often. Okay. And then as the same example, when you talk to that person again, be upfront with them. Say, look, my life has changed, or my life is, I'm doing different things in my life now, and from now on, I can only speak to you, certain days or once a week or whatever for a certain amount of time, and then I have to get off the phone. And I guarantee you that there will be some who won't get it the first time because it's not something they're used to. That's all it is. It's not like most people. Now some people are going to try you just to try you, but most people are going to be genuine. It's just they're not used to it. So it's going to take them some time. Okay, so you have to be patient with that when you are setting boundaries, but they will eventually see that you meant what you said as long as you stick to it. Now, on the flip side, this is very important, Sagittarius. When we're setting boundaries, and let's say, because I did this, so, and it was not good. So, um, when I first started setting boundaries, you know how we are with our hearts, so I told someone my boundary. I said, okay, it was about the phone. And don't you know, yeah, and I said 15 minutes, and it was, next thing I knew, it was 30. And I kept telling this person, I have to go, I have to go. But um, I wasn't using the tone of voice as in being firm. I was very, very passive. So finally, I realized, okay, um, I'm going to have to make sure that people hear my boundaries. Okay. So always be aware of that as well. And when it comes to your heart, um, a lot of times it can really hurt our hearts because these are people usually that we talk on the phone with, or visit or whatever. These are usually people that we are connecting with. have some kind of bond with. We, love them and, all this, and we don't want to hurt people, right? And sometimes we can feel like when we're setting these boundaries, we're hurting someone. But in all actuality, we're hurting ourselves, Sagittarius. And it's not to be egotistical, but if you're realizing that you're on the phone all day because you can't say no, because you don't want to hurt someone else, what are you accomplishing in your life? What are you being able to accomplish being this King of Wands? And then turning around, if you work outside the home and then come home and have your free time without having to be on the phone with someone because they know what time you get off work. You see? So that's going to be something very important for you to think about here. All right, Spirit, what else would you like to tell Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So I really feel like this person that is coming in towards you, this is something that is fated. This could be a soulmate of some kind, something fated, or at least something that was planned prior to this lifetime. But I also feel like at the same time with the Wheel of Fortune, it's one of these things of you can choose to take that path, but we still have free will. We can always still choose to not accept that path as well. But I feel like you're going to choose this path, this Page of Cups, this new cup, this new offer. If it's a home, that you're gonna choose that. If it's a vehicle, whatever. Just moving to a certain place, taking a job position, because I really truly feel like this is something that's going to be fulfilling for you. Okay, Spirit, what else? Give us more on this. Ooh, thank you. Okay, reverse or upright? Upright. Queen of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands? Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is the Page of Cups. So yeah. Now, because in this deck, this person is kind of like in the shadows. I say that it's kind of like a shadow card, so it's like a shadow person, in a good sense. It's like someone that you may have your eye on. So look again, King of Wands. Okay, he is looking towards the Page of Cups. So this being the same energy here. So it's like Spirit saying that you, Sagittarius, may have your eye on someone who is kind of, hidden behind the curtain. It's not, you could be talking to this person. You may not be talking to this person yet. But it's like, it's not something that is, there's no commitment made yet. It's more of, keeping your eye on someone or watching someone, interested in someone, or it could be vice versa. They could be feeling this way towards you, or it could be both. Okay, but there's something that's still hidden here. Okay, it's in the shadows, but you're definitely curious about this person. And I definitely feel like this person is curious about you. And it's almost like this person is staying hidden a little bit, like not coming out and telling you what they feel or that they even like you. Some of you, you may not even know if this person even has any feelings for you at all. But I definitely see that boundaries are going to be needed, like just stating your boundaries. I'm not feeling anything like from this person, this Queen of Pentacles that's coming in. I'm not feeling anything as in like they're going to do anything where you're going to be like, hey, listen. It's not that. I'm feeling like Spirit saying because of what you've been through, all these snakes, all this stuff in the past, okay, all this clutter that you're having to clean up from a life of mess, okay, that takes time to heal. And I feel like Spirit's saying just make sure, to know your boundaries ahead of time and let that person know. It doesn't have to be anything mean or rude, not at all. But just so that that person's aware up front. Okay, when there is some kind of communication here, but I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing any kind of communication so far. Okay, now we have the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay, who is the Knight of Cups? Oh my gosh. You have a person, Sagittarius, that is, oh, this is why they're not talking. Is that right, Spirit? Yes. Okay. Sagittarius, because these came out together. You have a person that is like the dream. Okay. That is interested in you. They really want to be your dream. Okay. However, they came out with the Five of Pentacles. So they may feel like I'm getting this in two different directions. For some of you, they may feel like they're not good enough for you. For others of you, they may have been through the same kind of situation, maybe not exact, but similar, have been through the same thing that you've been through. And so they themselves may be thinking that they've got to set up some kind of boundaries, which they should. We all should. Okay. But I'm not seeing communication yet. Okay. So I'm gonna keep those two together. Okay, Spirit, where would you like for me to go? Spirit's wanting me to get more from the tarot. Okay, we will do. What else would you like to tell Sagittarius, please? What else does Sagittarius want to know? Thank you. Ooh, and what is this? Four of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm feeling, yeah, I'm feeling this is a time right now is the time to start building that strong, sturdy foundation. Right now. I'm feeling it. It's like I can feel so strong right now. Those words, right now, right now. Start. If you haven't already started building this strong, sturdy foundation, Spirit's saying do it right now. If you've already started on it, continue building. Do not stop, because it's like the energy right now of abundance. So why not add more to it while you can, while the energy's here? Why not just add all you can to it? But please make sure not to overdo yourselves, okay? Because my birthday is January 7th, so I'm very close to Sagittarius, astrologically too. Now I'm a baby at astrology, okay? I have so much to learn, but what I do know is what I live, okay? And I do know that where I am so close to, as far as the signs, I'm so close to Sagittarius. It's a little crazy for me because I'm just, in a lot of ways, I'm more Sagittarius than I am Capricorn. But except for when it comes to some details of work, I'm more Capricorn. But I really feel like that Spirit's saying, we need to be careful, Sagittarius. I mean, even when Spirit speaks to me, Spirit calls me Sagittarius a lot. Like, I'm not kidding you. Seriously, Spirit will say Sagittarius talking to me. So it's like that's because I'm so much more like Sagittarius than anything. Okay, so then we have the Emperor. So I feel like what Spirit's saying here is to make sure that you're not overdoing it with the work, because I know Sagittarius, that can happen so fast, right? Um Now with the Emperor, I'm really feeling like, is this Sagittarius? Yes. Okay. There you are again. There you are. Okay. So I'm feeling like here, you were standing up there with the staff, holding it, looking down at everything. The Emperor is a very intelligent person. This is someone who has all four kings, and this is not gender specific, but all four kings wrapped up into one. Okay, all that knowledge and wisdom. And kings are, they have to be strategic in how they make their moves. And so if you can imagine Sagittarius, you have four kings of strategy within this one card that spirit is saying is representing you. This is the energy you are walking into. As long as you're taking action and you begin building this strong, sturdy foundation right now. Do you want it there? Okay. And making sure if you've already started that you just continually keep utilizing this energy that's here right now and keep adding to it. This is bringing you into Emperor energy. Wow. I am loving it. And look, the Emperor is right beside the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Reverse or upright? Upright. We have King of Swords. Kid you not. Now, Spirit wanted me to go this way. I asked Spirit, I was going to put it down here. Spirits wanted me to go this way. So they're going to be overlapping. So check this out. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, is going to also be this King of Swords energy. Okay, now for some of you, this could be someone who's older. For others of you, it could be someone who's just more mature. They could even be younger, but more mature. Okay, have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. Spirit, give me more, please. Yeah, okay. The Empress. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And guess what that's coming out over? The Knight of Cups, which was the person that really wants to come in and just, be honestly, like, be the love of your life. Okay. If it's not love, be the best business partner of your life. Okay. But it's coming over this. So we have the Empress, we have the Emperor, and the Empress. Your person is coming in as the Empress in this reading. So this is someone who, again, all four queens into one, all the nurturing, the loving, the caring, all the being grounded, being able to be very creative, and being able to birth things into reality. Wow. Reverse or upright? Upright. Ace of Pentacles. So this absolutely has the potential to be a very profitable brand new beginning for you here, Sagittarius. So, the main things I feel like Spirit is wanting you to take away. Yes, for those of you looking for love, there's definitely divine counterparts here. Definitely some kind of soul connection here. Besides that, as long as you clean up this clutter, whatever this is, and again, I feel like a lot of this, because we did have the Three of Swords, I feel like a lot of this is heart hurt. The way people have done you, the snakes, okay? The way people have done you in your life. And it has been just very hurtful, okay? Over and over and over again. And I feel like Spirit says, as long as you clean that up, open those cabinets up, okay? Look inside those cabinets. See what's stuffed in there. Start pulling things out one by one until you empty all of those cabinets. And once you do that, and those are clean and clear, you're going to be opening yourself up to all kinds of abundance here. I mean, this is just incredible. I love this reading for you. Okay, Spirit, where do you want me to go? Do you want me to go ahead and go to these? Okay, thank you. Let's get some last words here. Would you like to tell Sagittarius, please? Okay, thank you. We have, I cannot kid you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Instant manifestation. Soul and mind working together. Create a dream in the heart. You have nothing to lose. You carry the dream. Your intention is pure. Be ready to receive. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, I'm telling you, you have the king, not the king, you have the empress and the emperor together. Okay. How much better can it be? Honestly, guys, how much better can this be? Manifesting. You have divine counterparts here, regardless of how it is. Okay. Business partners or what? What more? I mean, this is just absolutely phenomenal. Okay. I'm going to leave this here. I love you guys so, so much. And I hope that you guys have an extremely blessed and lovely day.